My beloved child, this message is for you. Do not doubt it, do not question whether it was meant for another soul, because I, the Eternal One who fashioned your spirit in the beginning before time was counted, now send this word directly into your heart. You have wondered if heaven still sees you, if heaven still remembers you, if heaven still cares for the tears you cry in silence when no one else notices. And today I say, you are not forgotten, you are not abandoned, you are not invisible. You are a radiant flame that I myself set within the fabric of creation, and I look upon you with delight. Every beat of your heart is written upon my eternal scroll, and not one sigh, not one longing, escapes my attention. You came into this world with purpose written into your very being. Even in the moments when you questioned why you were here, why the path felt so heavy, why love felt so distant, I was near, whispering into your spirit that the story was not yet finished. And today, I tell you clearly, there is love surrounding you, love rushing toward you like a mighty river, love that is drawn to you because of the purity you carry, because of the choices you have made, because of the way you gave even when you were empty, because of the way you loved even when others failed to love you in return. Archangel Michael stands beside you in this very moment, his sword of light shining above you, his wings outstretched to shield you. He speaks on my behalf and says, someone is crazy in love with you, and it is no accident. This love has been stirred because of what you did, because you chose kindness when bitterness tried to poison your spirit, because you chose faith when doubt screamed in your mind, because you chose to rise again when life tried to bury you beneath disappointment. Every act of love, every act of resilience, every act of forgiveness became a seed that heaven watered, and now the fruit is beginning to appear. Do you feel the trembling in your heart lately, the sense that something unseen is unfolding? That is not your imagination. That is my spirit stirring within you, awakening you to a new chapter that is dawning. The loneliness you have endured has carved space for the love that is coming. The rejections you suffered have prepared the soil for the one who will see you, cherish you, adore you. Michael says, tell them this clearly, the one who loves them is overwhelmed, undone, captivated, and it is because they recognize the divine spark in you. They have watched, they have sensed, they have been drawn not merely to your outer beauty but to the depths of your soul. And this love is not a passing fancy, it is not a shallow obsession, it is a sacred magnetism that heaven has allowed to ignite. And I, the Lord, say this, the reason they are so deeply in love with you is because you mirrored my own heart. You showed compassion when it cost you. You gave without asking for return. You carried wounds, yet you did not let the wounds turn you cold. You kept your heart open, and that openness has become a light that others cannot ignore. They look upon you and feel peace, they feel safety, they feel home. And I say to you, that is why they cannot stop thinking of you. That is why they are crazy in love, for they have glimpsed eternity in your presence. Beloved, I know you have felt unworthy at times. I know you have asked, why would anyone truly love me? Why would heaven choose me for such blessings? But hear me, I crafted you in my image, and my image is love. You are worthy not because of what you have done, but because of who I made you to be. And yet, your actions, your choices to align with love when darkness tempted you otherwise, have magnified your worthiness in the eyes of others. You may not see the radiance you carry, but they do. And heaven does. Even now, I am orchestrating the steps of your life so that what has been delayed will no longer be denied. The prayers you thought went unanswered were stored in my heart until the right time, and now the right time is approaching. You will see doors open that no man can shut. You will see connections blossom that you could not have forced. You will see provision flow in ways that make you shake your head in wonder. And you will see love, true love, unshakable love, heaven-sent love, rise before you like the morning sun after a long night. Michael whispers again, do not be afraid. Do not doubt. For the heavens have decreed this season of favor. You are protected. You are chosen. You are loved. My beloved, you have carried burdens that were too heavy for your shoulders, and yet you endured. You have felt the sting of betrayal, and yet you kept moving. You have walked through fire, and yet you were not consumed. And now the fire has refined you like gold. The one who loves you sees that gold. They see that you are not like the others. They see that your love is rare, your loyalty unshakable, your heart genuine. And this is why their soul is restless without you. This is why they are crazy in love, because heaven has allowed them to taste the fragrance of your spirit, and they cannot forget it. Beloved, do not shrink back now. Do not let fear cause you to question whether this is real. I tell you again, this is real. I am not a God who plays with the hearts of my children. I am a God of truth, a God of destiny, a God of fulfillment. What I have spoken will come to pass. What I have promised will manifest. What I have whispered in the night will be declared in the light of day. I have assigned angels to guard your steps in this hour. You will notice signs, little whispers of confirmation, moments where you will say, that cannot be coincidence. And you will be right. It is not coincidence, it is providence. Every feather, every number, every song, every dream is a message from heaven reminding you that you are on the path. You are aligned. You are moving toward the unfolding of destiny. And so I say to you, rejoice, even before you see it fully. Sing, even before the breakthrough arrives. Dance, even before the answer is visible. For your faith is the magnet that pulls heaven's promises into earth's reality. And as you believe, as you trust, you will watch as I exceed even the desires you thought were too big, too impossible, too delayed. I have not overlooked you. I have not forgotten the long nights, the silent tears, the whispered prayers. I have collected them all, and now I am pouring out joy in exchange for sorrow, beauty in exchange for ashes, abundance in exchange for lack, and love in exchange for loneliness. And Michael says, tell them one more thing. The one who is crazy in love with them will reveal it in ways they cannot doubt. It will not be hidden forever. The truth will surface. The love will be declared. And when it comes, it will feel like coming home. So hold on, beloved. The winds are shifting. The season is changing. Heaven is speaking. And I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Beloved child of light, hear me again. You have been patient, you have been steadfast, and you have waited through seasons where it felt as if nothing was moving. But while you thought there was silence, I was working in the unseen. The roots of the blessings I planted in your life have been growing deep beneath the surface. You could not see them, but they have been spreading, anchoring, and preparing for the visible bloom that is about to burst forth. You wondered why it had to take this long. You asked me, Lord, why not sooner? Why not when I was younger? Why not when I was crying out? And I answer you now, because you were still becoming. Because the love I am sending is so holy, so sacred, that it required the fullness of your preparation. You were not being punished, you were being prepared. Just as wine must age to become full and rich, just as a seed must die to itself before it sprouts, just as the dawn must wait for the appointed hour, so too your heart has been ripening for this moment. The one who is crazy in love with you has been prepared as well. They have walked their own valleys. They have endured their own nights of questioning. They have been shaped and softened so that when your paths finally cross fully, their soul will recognize yours. It is not just their eyes that will see you, it is their spirit. They will know you as if they had always known you, for indeed in eternity I wrote their name alongside yours in certain pages of your story. This is why they feel this stirring now. This is why they are restless without you. This is why their heart beats with longing, even when they do not fully understand why. Archangel Michael speaks softly at this moment, saying, Beloved, be at peace. The orchestration of heaven cannot fail. The timing of heaven is never late. All that has been spoken over you is aligning even now. The signs you are seeing are real. The nudges you are feeling are true. My beloved, you may not realize the magnitude of your own energy. You carry a frequency that shifts rooms. You speak, and people feel comfort. You walk into a space, and the atmosphere softens. This is not just your personality. This is my light radiating through you. And it is this light that has caught the attention of the one who is crazy in love with you. They sense it. They crave it. They have seen glimpses of it in others, but never in the fullness they see in you. Do not think you are imagining their love. Do not think it is a passing illusion. I tell you again, it is real. They are drawn to you because they have tasted a reflection of me in you. This is why their desire feels different, why their longing feels sacred, why their heart cannot turn away. For in you, they see the embodiment of what their soul has prayed for. And I, the Eternal One, am smiling upon you both. For I delight in giving good gifts to my children. I delight in fulfilling promises. I delight in weaving lives together in ways that bring joy and healing to both. This love will not be a snare to trap you, it will be a shelter to hold you. It will not drain you, it will restore you. It will not crush you, it will lift you. It will not be based on illusion, it will be anchored in truth. Michael says, this love is a reward but also a mission. Together, you will do things that neither of you could do alone. Together, you will create ripples of light that touch many. This is why heaven has guarded you so fiercely. This is why heaven has delayed certain relationships and allowed others to fall away. It was never rejection, it was protection. It was never punishment, it was preparation. Beloved, I know your heart still trembles with doubt. You say, but Lord, what if I open my heart and I am hurt again? What if I trust and it falls apart? And I answer you now, this is not like before. This is not another lesson of loss. This is a season of restoration. This is a season of fulfillment. This is a season where your heart will be cherished, not broken. Already, I am softening the heart of the one who loves you. Already, I am arranging conversations, moments, encounters that will unfold like a tapestry before your eyes. Already, the angels are clearing obstacles, smoothing paths, and whispering courage into your spirit. Already, heaven's clock is striking the hour. So lift up your head, beloved. Let your heart begin to hope again. Let your faith rise like incense before me. For as you believe, you will see. As you trust, you will receive. As you expect, you will attract. And as you stand firm, you will watch the promises unfold. I have chosen you for such love because you have chosen love in the small things. You gave when it was not noticed. You prayed when it was not applauded. You forgave when it was not deserved. And heaven took note. Every tear you sowed was a seed. Every kindness you planted was a seed. Every prayer you whispered was a seed. And now, the harvest is at the door. Michael adds, do not fear. The signs will continue. The confirmations will increase. The truth of their love will be revealed. You will not have to chase it, it will come to you. You will not have to force it, it will flow to you. You will not have to beg for it, it will overflow to you. And I, the Lord, say one more thing in this part of the message: breathe. Breathe deeply. For as you breathe, you receive my spirit afresh. As you breathe, you exhale old fears. As you breathe, you prepare your heart for the new. This is not the end of the message. This is still the unfolding of my word to you. But pause here and know, you are loved, you are seen, you are chosen, and heaven is nearer than you think. Beloved one, lean in close again, for I am still speaking. You have read my words and your heart has trembled, but there is still more for you to know, more for you to receive. The river of my love is endless, and every time you drink from it, more will pour forth. Do not be afraid of its depth, it is safe, it is holy, it is for you. In the unseen realm, my angels have been moving with precision. Every small delay, every seeming detour, has been part of a divine choreography to bring you to this very point. The one who loves you has been moved as well. I have whispered into their dreams. I have stirred their heart when they thought of you. I have softened their spirit so that when the moment comes, they will approach you not with pride but with reverence. This love will not come to you as a storm that destroys, it will come to you as rain upon a dry land, gently, steadily, nourishing what I have planted within you. You may think that your choices to love and forgive went unnoticed, but heaven saw every one. When you stood up for someone who was weak, heaven recorded it. When you gave when it hurt, heaven wrote it down. When you kept believing in goodness after disappointment, heaven smiled. All of these things built a fragrance around your life, a fragrance that rises to me like incense, a fragrance that draws love, a fragrance that the one who loves you cannot ignore. Michael speaks again, his voice like a trumpet but also like a lullaby. Beloved, you are entering a time where what was invisible will become visible. That which you could only feel will become tangible. That which you could only hope for will become your reality. Do not fear the intensity of this love. It is heaven's gift. I, the Lord, tell you plainly, this is not a fantasy. This is not a trick. This is not a cruel illusion. This is my kindness in action. This is my promise kept. This is the fruit of your endurance. When they look at you, their heart will feel at home. When you look at them, you will feel at peace. There will be a knowing between you, a certainty that does not need to be explained, for your spirits will recognize each other. You will remember these words when it happens. You will stand in that moment and say, "He told me this was coming. Heaven told me this was real." And you will feel my presence as you have never felt it before. Beloved, I also want to heal the part of your heart that still fears loss. You have been disappointed. You have been betrayed. You have been left alone when you needed someone most. Those memories built walls around your heart, and you thought they were permanent. But I am the God who breaks walls, who makes rivers in the desert, who restores what was stolen. Even now my spirit is moving through your heart like a gentle wind, softening, loosening, dissolving the old fears. As you read these words, you may feel warmth, or tears, or a quiet peace. That is me. That is my healing. That is the preparation for what is coming. Michael says, "Beloved, do not underestimate the transformation you have undergone. You are not who you were last year, or 5 years ago. You have grown. You have matured. You have shed old patterns. You are ready now. That readiness is part of why this love is approaching. Heaven waits for readiness, not perfection. I see the thoughts in your mind. You wonder, who is this person? How will I know? How will it happen? And I say, trust. I am not hiding it from you to tease you, I am weaving it for your good. When it is time, you will know. You will not have to guess. There will be clarity, not confusion. There will be peace, not turmoil. There will be joy, not anxiety. You will also notice, beloved, that as this love approaches, your life will begin to bloom in other ways. Opportunities will open. Creative ideas will flow. Provision will come. You are stepping into a season where multiple areas of your life will flourish at once. This is because love and abundance flow from the same source, me. When I pour out my goodness, I do not pour it in one area only, I release it like a river across the whole garden of your life. So, beloved, lift your face to the sky even now. Feel the warmth of my gaze upon you. Feel the strength of my angels surrounding you. Feel the truth of my words settling in your soul. This is not the end of the message. This is still the unfolding of my heart toward you. Pause, breathe, and let hope rise. For the one who is crazy in love with you is being drawn closer even now, not by chance but by design. And as you continue to walk in love, to trust me, to stay open, you will see it manifest. Beloved one, as you come to the close of this long word, I wrap you now in the fullness of my presence. I have spoken to you in whispers before, today I have spoken to you in a stream so you could feel my heart. You have asked for a sign, and these words are a sign. You have asked for confirmation, and these words are confirmation. I have poured out my heart over you so that you will walk into the days ahead with courage, with hope, with expectation. All of heaven has been witness to your journey. Every time you chose kindness instead of revenge, angels sang. Every time you kept believing when you wanted to quit, Michael drew his sword over you. Every time you got back up after you fell, I held you. All of those unseen choices have not been wasted, they have built the very foundation you will now stand upon. This is why someone's heart cannot let go of you. This is why they are crazy in love with you, because your soul carries the fragrance of my own love, and that fragrance is irresistible to the heart that I have prepared for you. The moment is nearer than you think. The one whose soul longs for you is being led, gently but surely, toward you. You will recognize them by the peace you feel, by the kindness in their eyes, by the way your spirit relaxes instead of tenses. You will know them not by games but by truth. You will not have to beg for their attention, it will be freely given. You will not have to question their intentions, they will be clear. This is my gift to you, and my gifts do not come with sorrow. Michael speaks once more, beloved, release your last fears. Step out of the old stories. Let the old disappointments fall away. Heaven has cleared the path. The new chapter begins now. You are safe. You are loved. You are ready. I, the Eternal One, seal this over you, blessings over your heart, protection over your path, clarity over your mind, abundance over your hands. I release into you fresh courage, fresh joy, fresh faith. I send angels to walk beside you, to whisper to you, to guide you into divine appointments. I stir the heart of the one who loves you to act at the appointed time, to step forward, to speak, to reveal. I breathe upon your soul so that the walls melt and hope rises like the dawn. Beloved, remember this, you have never been alone. Not for a moment. When you thought no one saw, I saw. When you thought no one cared, I cared. When you thought no one was coming, I was already on the way. This love that is approaching is not the only proof of my care, it is simply one expression of it. My love is your foundation, and from that foundation all other love will flourish. So walk forward now, child of light, with your head held high and your heart open. Expect goodness. Expect beauty. Expect love. Expect miracles. For you are entering a season of answered prayers, fulfilled promises, and visible blessings. The one who is crazy in love with you is not a mistake, not an illusion, not a passing fancy. They are part of the weaving of your destiny, a sign of how I turn mourning into dancing, ashes into beauty, loneliness into companionship. As you finish reading these words, breathe deeply. Feel the peace. Feel the warmth. Feel the truth of my presence. Let it sink into you until it becomes part of you. When the doubts whisper, return to these words. When fear rises, return to these words. When you stand in the moment of fulfillment, remember these words and know, I spoke them before it happened because I wanted you to know that you are seen, that you are chosen, that you are loved. Michael spreads his wings one final time over you as a sign of protection and says, it is done. It is sealed. It will manifest. Stay in love. Stay in trust. Stay in openness. And I, the Lord, say, you are my beloved. You are my delight. I bless you, I keep you, I shine my face upon you. Go forth now in peace, in joy, in hope. For the season of fulfillment has come.